want any tea. I just want my money.
Look, sit down. Calm yourself, please. A transaction like this takes a week.
A week? Blimey, if I knew it were going to take that long, I wouldn't have put my money here in the first place.
Look, this Miss...
Miss Diane, she's your friend.
How long have you known she's...
Yesterday.
How long has she known?
Oh, I don't know.
How long have you known her?
Oh, years and years. What's this got to do with it?
Well, nothing, but this is a lot of money. Are you sure she needs this? 20,000? I'm only concerned that you're doing the right thing.
Well, it's not for her.
Who then?
It's for her brother, for a car.
To pay for her brother's car?
Well, it's not brother's, it's his friend's.
Her brother's friend's car?
Well, they're not really friends.
All I'm trying to say is this, that to withdraw this amount of money with no apparent good reason...
Look, I can't say any more than this, but there ain't nobody else who can help her.
Well, I understand that. Look, Mr. Reed was a very careful man who started with nothing. With blood, sweat, and tears, he made a successful business. Don't you understand what must have gone into putting this money where it is?
Of course I do. But I know what I'm doing.
I wonder.
It's my money, isn't it?
Mr. Hawkins, it grieves me, as I'm sure it would him, to see it frittered away.
It's not frittered away, not on Miss Diane.
I'm just trying to make you realize and appreciate its value, and I don't think you do. There may come a day when you will need this money. I mean, really need it.
I really need it now. It ain't doing nobody any good stuck in here.
All right. Well, I only hope that in the ensuing week you'll think about this seriously. Discuss it with your friends. Look, read this and decide to invest at least part of that money for your own future. £20,000.
You said a week.
It will be yours with pleasure.
Well, you better keep that to put the money in for when I come back.
Stone cold.
Hmm?
This.
Oh, yes, sorry, I forgot all about it.
Is that you finished work for the day?
Well, I was hoping not. But I must admit that I have come to a grinding halt.
I have to drive to the printers with a new wine list. Do you fancy a spin?
Oh, yes, we could do that. Blow away some of the cobwebs. Give me 2 minutes to freshen up.
You look as fresh as a daisy.
Flatterer. Come in.
It's only me.
Why so timid, then?
Well, there's this notice on the door.
Oh, that.
Danger, woman at work.
Yes, well, it doesn't apply to you, and especially at this time of the evening.
Oh, good, because actually I've asked Adam to pop in.
Right, well, we're off to the village. It's all yours.
Successful day? With your solicitor?
Well, not so much successful, more hopeful.
Well, that's something.
Well, that's a lot.
Optimistic, then.
Yes, well, he's cautiously optimistic. Me, I'm over the moon.
What about Adam?
Oh, he'll be thrilled. Mind you, I haven't actually told him yet. That's why I've asked him to pop in so I can tell him.
That is for either of us. We left 10 minutes ago.
And where have you gone?
We have taken the car and we are scouring the countryside for trams.
Hello? Oh, hello, yes, speaking. Oh, yes, of course, I'm sorry. I promised to phone you as soon as I got in. Sorry, my head has been in a whirl. Just a minute, I'll find it. Right, now, it is, as you know, Stanley Harvey. Now, it's 4390 Gradbeck, yes, Rastete, R-A-C-H, yes, 17, Westphalia, West Germany. Okay? Does he have to sort of know about this? Oh, it's a form, is it? Well, you see, at the moment, I'd rather he didn't know anything about it. Oh, well. Yeah, well, I'll wait to hear from you then. Bye. Oh, hello, darling.
What's all this? Dashing off to your solicitors and phone calls to Stan Harvey. What is going on?
Super news, darling.
I'm relieved to hear it.
Well, I had a marvellous idea, but I just had to check it out before I told you. They think that there's no reason why I shouldn't reapply for custody.
Custody?
Of Sarah Jane, of course. Oh, wasn't it marvellous? Oh, I knew you'd be thrilled.
Yes, of course I'm thrilled, but don't let's get carried away, huh?
Oh, look, while I was there, I sorted out something else as well.
What's that?
Well, the finance.
What do you want about that?
The garage, darling.
If we cut across the park, we'll be just in time for evening surgery.
I don't need walking across the park. I'm not a ruddy dog. And what surgery?
I promised to make you an appointment and I've made you one, 6 o'clock.
Ah, well, I'm not going anywhere near that quack again. The sooner he gets me cartoned up, the better he'll like it.
It's all fixed, so you'll be there. More you kick, more I'll drag. I'm not looking after you if you won't look after yourself. It's not fair. Come on, get your shirt up.
Oh.
We'll have some of this on you.
No, brown paper's the thing, Mrs. Soper. My old mum used to believe in brown paper, a sheet of it up your back and a nice hot iron. Hey, take all the creases out of you, she used to say.
We'll see how we get on with this first. Come on.
Well, all right, then. I don't know. Oh, I remember coming home and seeing my old man stretched across the table with a large sheet of brown paper over his back and her with the hot iron. Oh, and the smile on his face as he warmed. That feels very nice, you know. You've got a lovely touch, Mrs. Soper.
What's this game, then? Do I get a go?
I was just doing Mr. Soper's back. What are you doing home?
Moves around, doesn't his troubles?
It's doing me the world of good, judging by the feel.
Not doing her a lot of harm, either. Long time since I've seen you so physical with a bloke, Maeve.
You do get a go. Here.
Well, it was his chest yesterday.
Go on, put plenty on. I know you mean.
Well, I've just washed my hands, haven't I?
You and your hands.
We dropped in for a cup of tea, that's all.
Go on, you'll catch cold.
Well, I got a wagon outside, haven't I? On test. I don't want it to stink of this stuff. What is it, anyway?
Special preparation. I got it through the post for nice Mr. Rogers when he went down.
Right.
Hey, here, just a minute, Sid Soper. What do you think you've got hold of?
Well, I'm just beginning to find out. A nice handful, Wall.
Oh!
We'll soon have you on your feet, mate.
Oh, Sid. Sid.
What?
Haven't you got any brown paper?
Brown paper? What do you want brown paper for? Come on.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, we got it all sorted out. Daddy Scrivens even took me to lunch. Said the little Bankses collect their car, and they didn't see it.
You just missed him. Well out of it.
Why?
A row.
Not prenatal tension.
No, more Kevin's nerves rather than Glenda's. I suggested that Benny spend a few days with him.
I thought you wouldn't budge.
Well, I thought it was easy to sell him on the idea if he had somewhere to go, see?
But I didn't think that was the problem.
No. His feeling.
I gather they said no.
Well, not exactly. Glenda and Kath can talk Kevin round.
You better check it out with Benny first. There's no point in upsetting them if he's going to sit there like Gandhi, waiting to be carried away.
Sid said to give you that. Thank you.
Oh, Benny, hang on. I just had a word with Glenda and Kevin.
Huh?
Well, I thought you might fancy spending a few weeks over with Kath.
What for? I've already got a room in, eh?
He's already got a room.
I wanted to book a service for my car.
Hello, now you're in my surgery.
Do you two know each other?
Yes, Dr. Wilcox. New, replacing Dr. Butterworth.
Ah, new to the area or just to the practice?
I've just transferred from Edinburgh.
Oh, Edinburgh. You missed it?
Not yet. Oh, there's an odd knocking on the near side I can't quite locate.
Oh, well, have a look at it. If you hang around, I'll let you know what's involved.
I'd appreciate it. It's the Blue Rover.
No problem.
How's it going?
Fine.
Tense?
I'm alive, aren't I? Of course I'm tense.
Well, I still hold surgeries, despite recent disappointing results.
If I need your help, I'll...
You will ask for it. Fine?
Thanks for coming over.
Well, you were a bit busy, but you sounded urgent, so...
Bet you haven't even had time for a cup of tea.
And you'd be right.
So that's why I sent for some to be brought in. Help yourself to bits and pieces. Sugar?
No, thank you. Oh, dear, look.
So, business is booming then?
Well, not exactly booming, but we're ticking over nicely, yes?
Good. Well, when I say good, I don't actually really mean that. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not getting you at all. What's all this? Why am I getting the treatment?
A cup of tea in the middle of the afternoon, the treatment?
Jill, we don't do the old girls together act, you and I. It's got to be leading somewhere.
Yeah, well, you know Adam and I are going to get married.
Yeah?
I suppose you think I'm mad.
It's none of my business.
Well, I know he's He's not your most favourite person, but, would it matter to you if he owned the garage? Well, half owned.
Is this a hypothetical question or a possibility?
Well, it is on the market.
Oh. Oh, well. Yes, that figures. Sally Banks is calling her little doggy to heel.
Oh, that's a bit hard, isn't it?
It's a hard world, Jill.
So anyway, would it matter?
Yes, it would.
But I mean, when you worked together before, there weren't any great difficulties, were there?
Not insurmountable, but I'd rather somebody else had it.
What, like David Hunter?
He'd do. Anyhow. Why are you putting all this to me? I don't have a say.
Oh, I happen to think that you do. You see, I want Adam to have that garage. Mm-hmm. And I think that a phone call from you to Oliver Banks would clinch the deal.
I don't pack that kind of punch with Oliver anymore.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Could you try?
He's gone and I want to forget him.
Yeah, well, Adam's come back and I want to keep him. And I think it would help if he had a positive stake in a business here.
Out to buy happiness, are you?
No. My eyes are wide open to that one.
What would be your top price?
65. Well, maybe 70.
You must love him a hell of a lot.
I do.
Okay. Soft-hearted fool that I am. What do you want me to do?
Well, I have here a phone number for Oliver. Now, I was supposed to pass this on to David, but I haven't, so there's going to be a lot of trouble about that. So I can sort all that out, so the less you know, the better. Thanks, Sharon.
I've got a feeling I shouldn't be doing this, so don't thank me.
If it all goes wrong, you won't be to blame.
Fair enough. When I'm feeling brave, I'll have words, yeah.
Evening. I hate that smell, you know. You could snuff it sitting in here. How long?
Not 5 minutes. Shush.
Oh, well, I mean, so I wouldn't mind if it was really necessary, but I've just got a little bit of a cough. Otherwise, I'm fine. I mean, there's naught he can do for me. There you are, look at him. He was 100% fit when he went in there.
Well, it's Mr. Soper, isn't it?
Ah, you know fine who I am.
Up you get. Come on,
right.
come
If
on.
you'd like to come in.
Sorry.
And how are we feeling?
Well, I don't know how you're feeling, Doctor, but I'm feeling fine. I can't wait back to get back to my little job, you know.
That throat.
Aye.
And the pulse.
I'm looking forward to that little bit of money. You'd be surprised what I can earn casual like in a car park, you know. You know what I made on my best weekend? Have a guess. Oh, peanuts to the likes of you, I suppose. Never mind. There's always the fresh air.
And the dust, and the exhaust fumes. Not to mention the danger of physical accidents from the vehicles. Let's have a look at that chest, shall we?
All right.
Well, I don't know what we're trying to keep out here, the night air or me.
Oh, this is part of my uniform, Doctor.
Breathe. Yes, you seem well on your way. Been working outdoors in all weathers at your time of life. How long do you think you can keep it up?
Well, as young as you feel, aren't you? I don't know what you're trying to do to me, Doc, but I mean, every other word you mention is age. And what does that matter?
Look, it is in no way personal, but that car park, with a chest like yours and history of back trouble, is not a good idea at all.
No, but you're not going to stop me doing it, I'll tell you that. That's my little bet on the horses.
Bronchitis?
And the odd beer in the pub.
Risking arthritis?
And above all, my little spot of independence.
I'm sorry.
Ah, you don't care, do you? No. Sit at home and rot, as far as you're concerned. And how would I earn my living?
You could try getting a job indoors.
No, I'd love to get a job indoors, but I've got one now, outside, and I love it. If I didn't have that, I'd have nothing. And that wouldn't be very conducive, would it, to my general state of health?
Well, of course, I can't force you.
No, you can't stop me dying happy, can you? But you're having a flaming good try, eh?
I thought you'd gone.
Oh, and you.
Don't tell me they have collected that Volvo. I couldn't face that woman again today.
Yes, they have. This is a collection of a much nicer kind. This is for a little Glenda, well, a not-so-little Glenda.
Why you?
'Cause I offered.
It's not exactly a fella's thing, is it?
Yes, I know. But Glenda and Co have been so good to me on and off. And I know they want to turn that spare room into a nursery. And Di was asked.
Yes, well, Di's a bit dodgy these days, isn't she? Couple of quid, be all right.
That's all right for starters.
Cheeky. There you go.
Yeah, they're saying how expensive it is to turn it into a nursery. So they'll be buying something for it. Like a crib or a cot. Some champers to wet the baby's head.
Well, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you, Daddy?
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
That's all right. I can deal with that now. Well, I'm seeing him on Saturday.
Why, they're back?
Yeah, I came back last week sometime.
Good, good, good.
Yeah, I'm taking him to Birmingham Airport to have a look at the planes. Trina says since he's got back from the plane, all he talks about are planes, planes, planes.
What else does Trina say?
Not a lot.
Yes, well, he'll love the airport, won't he?
Weekend father.
Oh, come on. At least you get his full attention when you do see him, and he gets yours.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. You were in a good mood a moment ago, weren't you? I think I've got the gift.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's been a hell of a day, hasn't it? Still, I do feel like we've accomplished something.
You haven't accomplished anything.
Well, set the wheels in motion. Solicitors looking into Sarah Jane. Sharon sorting out the garage. These are all good signs, darling. I know it's all going to work out for us. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh, come on. There is. I can tell. Now, why aren't you as happy as me?
You've gone on in both directions, full steam ahead.
I have.
Without asking me what I think.
We talked about the garage.
Sarah Jane.
Oh, well, darling, with something as important as that, I just took it for granted.
Exactly.
Oh, my darling.
Look, I'm not saying that we shouldn't have Sarah Jane to live with us, but what I am saying is it is an important decision. It mustn't be a snap judgment. Jill, it's all right for you, but for me...
Oh, Adam.
Now, listen,
I'm
please.
sorry, I'm so selfish. Look, I just thought that you would want what I want. Oh, say you want to have her to live with us. If you'll agree to that, I'll agree to absolutely anything else in the world. Where we live, how we...
Now, Jill, stop that. We're not going to bargain over this. It matters too much. I'm not sure what I do want out of life, but I don't want you making a life for me. We've got to go into this together, otherwise it just will not work.
Will work, darling. Please say it'll work.
We don't have to decide now. Let's just see how we all get on together.